What's up, WKCTC? I'm RaeLynn Felker, here to keep you updated on what's happening around campus. Whether you're here for the news, the free food, or just procrastinating before your next class, we've got you covered. First up, if you're thinking about life after WKCTC and wondering what comes next, the SEMO Transfer Pop-Up is happening on March 24th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. in the Student Center. Representatives will be on campus to answer questions and help you figure out the transfer process. If you've ever Googled, what do I do after community college at 2 a.m., this event might be for you. On March 30th at 11 a.m., it's time for open mic in the Clemens Student Center Lounge. Students are invited to perform music, poetry, comedy, or any other talent you've been hiding from the world. And if performing in front of people sounds like your worst nightmare, you can just sit back and enjoy the show. Free pizza will be provided, which means even if one of the acts plays Free Bird on a kazoo, it will still be worth it. And speaking of food, here is Chef Jesse Fletcher with this week's specials.
Big flavors alert. At Center Cafe, it's 6-cheese chicken Alfredo pizza and grilled cheeses with Kitchen's Cafe's tomato soup. Basically, a steady break on a plate. Over at Kitchen's Cafe, we're serving one of our fan favorites, corned beef, boiled cabbage and bacon, and cold cannon. And heads up, both cafe locations are closed next week for spring break, so grab your favorites now before you head out.
Also happening March 30th is WKCTC's Going Pro event, which runs from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. in ETC 109. This event celebrates WKCTC students who are preparing to enter the workforce. It's a chance to connect with faculty, staff, and classmates as students transition from the classroom to the professional world. In other words, it's where we all start practicing phrases like, per my last email, and let's circle back to that. On March 31st, the Cosmetology Department is hosting Style Squad Boot Camp from 5:30 to 8 p.m. This event is a fun girls' night for ages 9 to 13, where participants will learn basics of makeup, hair, and nails. The cost is $5 per child. Space is limited to 24 participants, and bringing your own makeup supplies is encouraged. If you'd like to reserve a spot, call 270-534-3410. Basically, it's a crash course in looking more put together than most college students at 8 a.m. Also, on March 31st from 6 to 8 p.m., students, faculty, staff, and community members are invited to volunteer at the Bed Build event hosted by SGA and the WKCTC Carpentry Department. Volunteers will gather in the Anderson Technical Building Carpentry Classroom to assemble beds for local children who do not have one. No experience is needed, so whether you're a master carpenter or need a tutorial to use a screwdriver, you can still help. For more information, please contact Professor Greta Henry at greta.henry@kctcs.edu. Looking ahead to April, Eggs-travaganza is coming to campus on April 2nd from 5 to 7 p.m. in Hall's Gym. This family-friendly event will include games, free food, crafts, prizes, face painting, bouncy houses, a photo booth, and a visit from the Easter Bunny. So if you've ever wanted a selfie with the giant bunny while holding a free plate of food, this is your chance. Students who enjoy performing might also want to audition to sing the national anthem at graduation. Auditions will take place April 8th at 11 a.m. in Clemens Theater. No pressure, just you, a microphone, and an entire audience hoping you remember all the words. Finally, mark your calendars for the WKCTC Future Educators and Student Life Gala, April 10th from 6 to 9 p.m. in the Student Center. Students, faculty, and staff are invited to attend. It's a great chance to dress up, celebrate, and remind everyone that you clean up pretty well when there's not a midterm the next morning. That's everything happening around campus. I'm RaeLynn Felker. Thanks for tuning in, and remember, if there's free food in an event, attendance automatically goes up by at least 200%. So get there early. See you next time.